with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Cooler breezes already moving in right now. Let's take you to a live picture from Narragansett Town Beach. A lot of waves this weekend because of distant Hurricane Gonzalo. Still a weak hurricane right now as it continues to move up into cooler waters in the North Atlantic. Now, you combine the swell from Gonzalo and the winds that we have from a frontal passage, and you do get those rough seas. So just use caution if you plan on doing some surfing today, or maybe just watching some of these waves. Now, speaking of the wind, we'll get to that in just a second, but if you're here in Narragansett, you may be clipped by a few showers here over the next hour or two. Notice a few specks of green pushing towards Block Island, out just offshore from Westerly. These continue to move to the east, so again, communities on the shore may see these. The rest of us likely to avoid the showers this morning, and we'll be looking at a lot of this, a mix of sun and clouds, but overall the clouds will win out. Temperatures right now are in the upper 40s, 48 in Gloucester, 48 in Smithfield, 53 Newport, 52 in Fall River. Now, our typical weather pattern is to have calm winds in the morning, and then they kind of get busier as we go throughout the late morning and afternoon as the atmosphere stirs up. But because of that frontal passage, winds are already pretty busy this morning, so don't let that surprise you if you're out there early. 16 miles an hour right now in Newport. Not quite as busy with the winds in New Bedford, but right now in Providence we're at 12 miles per hour. And in terms of looking at our wind speeds throughout the day, they actually increase a bit throughout the afternoon. These are sustained winds on average, so you can obviously get some stronger gusts. Wouldn't be surprised to get some gusts around 30 miles an hour around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then we slowly kind of drop those winds off as we go into the overnight hours. In fact, those calm winds will help drop those temperatures a lot overnight, which we'll talk about in just a second. So there are the showers offshore. You can see clipping the southern coast of Rhode Island right now. Plenty of cloud cover behind these showers. We will get a few breaks here and there, but overall it's more clouds and sun with those gusts of around 30 miles an hour. High temperatures, mid-50s. That is it for today. And temperatures will be similar by location. What I mean is Smithfield, you're not going to be that different from Newport or Jamestown because of those winds out of the northwest. That's a land direction that tends to even out the temperatures. If you're out and about around 8 p.m. this evening, starting to cool off. So keep that jacket handy, especially keep it handy if you're out late, because by early tomorrow morning, here's what we're looking at temperature-wise: 31 Smithfield, 33 Providence, Taunton at 31 degrees. How about Willimantic, Connecticut at 29? And I would not be surprised if many sections here in the interior of Bristol County and also northern and western Rhode Island dip into the upper 20s by early tomorrow morning. Now, as we look at the middle of the week, offshore storm parks itself just to our south. That'll bring in a combination of rain and wind. Doesn't mean rain the entire time, but certainly some periods of heavy rain are possible. No severe threat right now for the storm, especially as we head into Tuesday, but Thursday, that could be the likely time frame to see rain that's a bit heavier, and also we'll keep an eye on the coastal flooding situation. Sometimes when you combine the gusty winds with high tide, you can run into a problem. But because those winds are from the east, I would think that would be more of an issue across the eastern Massachusetts coast than the southern Rhode Island coast. Here's a breakdown of that forecast. A little bit better tomorrow, not as windy. It's a chilly start tomorrow morning in Providence, but we do recover to the upper 50s by tomorrow afternoon. And there is that unsettled period, Tuesday all the way through potentially Friday, with that wind and rain combination. Temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. So almost kind of felt like summer the past couple days, but fall is certainly here today, and it sticks around for pretty much the entire week.
At least we have a couple of days where we have some 60-degree temperatures too.
Yes, we'll take it. I like that you look at the silver lining.
The glass is half full, silver lining, all those kind of cliches.
Yes, I like that.
Yes, all right, thank you, Pete.
Yep.
Covering New England now, a teacher in Maine has been told not to come